Everyone in Maple Crossing whispered the same thing when the doors of the elementary school gym opened. He won't pick her. No one ever does. But 8-year-old Lily, half hidden behind her tangled hair and the faded scarf she always pulled up to her cheek, pretended not to hear. She kept her eyes on the scuffed floor and pressed her back against the wall, wishing herself invisible just one more time. What she didn't expect was that the person who'd change everything that day wasn't a teacher or a bully finally feeling guilty, but a tired single dad who showed up late. The day everything tilted, it was Family Fun Field Day, a name that sounded cheerful enough unless you were a kid without a family to come cheer you on. Lily had stopped hoping for anyone years ago, but her teacher, Mrs. Patel, insisted every child be placed with a family group, so each year Lily was paired last, always last, with whoever was left, and today, all eyes shifted toward the final parent walking in. He looked out of place among the excited, camera-toting parents, tall, broad-shouldered, still wearing paint-stained work pants like he'd dashed over straight from his construction shift. His daughter clung to his arm, a tiny, bright-eyed whirlwind named Emma. "That's Mr. Carter," a kid whispered. "He probably won't want." But the sentence died as the teacher approached him. "Mr. Carter," she said gently, "since you and Emma are the last group without a partner, would you mind if Lily joins your team today?" The gym held its breath. Lily braced herself for the familiar flicker, pity, discomfort, hesitation, before the polite refusal. Instead, Mr. Carter crouched down until he was eye level with her. "Hey, sweetheart," he said, voice warm and steady. "You with us today?" Lily didn't speak, only nodded. His smile didn't waver. He held out his calloused hand. "Good. We're lucky to have you." There it was, the twist no one saw coming. He didn't flinch at the burn scars peeking above her scarf. He didn't look away, he just waited for her hand. And somehow, despite every instinct telling her not to trust this moment, she found her small fingers sliding into his palm, running towards something new. The first event was the sack race. Emma bounced with pure excitement. "Lily, you go first. Dad and I will cheer you on." Lily blinked. "Cheer? For me?" She stepped into the burlap sack uncertainly. When the whistle blew, she hopped forward awkwardly and tripped halfway. The gym erupted in laughter. Lily's throat tightened. She tried to scramble up before the tears came, but a strong, familiar hand reached her first. "You okay?" Mr. Carter asked. "That sack's a menace. You should have seen me last year. I wiped out so hard they nearly sent an ambulance." Emma nodded vigorously. He fell like a tree. A giant tree. Lily let out a tiny, unexpected laugh. "Want to try again?" he asked. This time she nodded with more confidence. He held the sack steady so she could climb in again, then ruffled her hair. "There you go. Now show this gym what real determination looks like." And she did. She didn't win, but she crossed the finish line standing tall. When she reached the end, Emma hugged her like they'd known each other for years. The moment that changed more than a day. At lunchtime, while kids ate sandwiches under the bleachers, Lily sat alone with her juice box, suddenly unsure where she belonged. Families were bonding around her, fathers tossing frisbees, mothers sharing snacks, siblings teasing each other. Maybe she'd imagined it. Maybe she had misread everything. But then she heard Emma's voice calling out, frantic and worried. "Dad, I can't find her. Dad, where's Lily?" Mr. Carter appeared moments later, scanning the crowd until his gaze softened with relief. "There you are," he said, walking toward her. "We saved you a seat." He placed a peanut butter cookie in front of her, wrapped neatly, as if he knew she might hesitate. "We always bring extra," he said, "just in case someone needs one." Emma scooted beside her. "You can sit next to me. Dad tells really bad jokes at lunch. It's kind of our tradition." Mr. Carter gave a mock glare. "Excuse me, my jokes are legendary." Lily felt something warm unfurl in her chest. Something she hadn't let herself feel in a long time. Belonging. The question no one expected her to ask. The final event was the three-legged race. Emma instantly claimed her dad as her partner, but then she paused, glanced at Lily, and whispered something to him. He nodded. "Lily," he said softly, "Emma wants you to race with me. That okay with you?" Another twist. Another choice. This time, Lily didn't hesitate. That he knelt, tying the fabric around their ankles, careful not to touch her sensitive skin. His voice stayed low, calm, encouraging. "Ready? We'll go slow. You set the pace." When the whistle blew, they moved awkwardly at first. But step by step, Lily found a rhythm. And when they crossed the finish line, second place, but laughing, Mr. Carter lifted their joined legs like champs. She did it. Emma shouted, "Dad, she's awesome." But what happened next would stay with every witness for years. As they walked off the field, a group of adults watched, whispering about the scars on Lily's cheek. Some with pity, some with discomfort, some with judgment. Lily heard it. She always heard it. She slowly pulled her scarf back up, bracing herself for embarrassment. But Mr. Carter reached down and gently touched her hand. "Hey," he said quietly, so only she could hear. "You don't ever have to hide who you are with us. Not today. Not ever." Then, without waiting for permission, he gave her hand a little squeeze, steady, reassuring, unafraid. And in front of everyone, Lily lowered her scarf again. No one expected that. No one expected any of this. Where kindness echoes loudest at the end of the day, as families packed up, Lily stood a few steps away, unsure how to say goodbye. Mr. Carter walked over, holding Emma on his hip. "We're glad you were with us today," he said. "Anytime you want to join us, for field day or anything else, you're welcome." Emma leaned forward. "Can she come to my birthday next month? Please." Lily's voice came out small. If it's okay." Mr. Carter smiled, but not the kind people give out of charity. It was warm. Real. Like she mattered. "It's more than okay," he said. "We'd be honored." As they walked away, Lily caught her reflection in the gym door. Scars, messy hair, nervous eyes. But for the first time, she didn't focus on what was wrong. She focused on the hand that had held hers. On the people who chose her without hesitation. On the feeling that maybe, just maybe, she deserved it. A message that outlived the day. Years later, people in Maple Crossing still talked about that field day, not because of the races or the trophies, but because of a moment of quiet courage between a man who didn't look away and a girl who finally believed she didn't need to. It reminded them that kindness isn't a grand gesture. Sometimes it's just showing up. Sometimes it's noticing the kid no one else sees. Sometimes it's holding a hand others expect you to avoid. And sometimes, just sometimes, it's the beginning of healing someone who's already survived more than most people ever will. Because compassion doesn't just change a moment.